Good morning and welcome to Friday. Glad you are still with us on this journey. Hey, you've made it through another week, and we're glad that you have made it with us. Uh, you do know there's going to be a test, right? You do know that when everything is said and done, you're going to have a test. Um, if you were like me, you lived in fear of the word test most of your life, and most of our lives have been around some kind of test. There was the test whether or not you could make your letters correctly in first grade and whether or not you knew your colors and your shapes. A lot of pressure put on a little kid. There was the test of cursive writing, and I have horrible handwriting, and I have been in dealing with my therapist for a long time about my bad handwriting. Just kidding, but I was a total disappointment to most of my teachers because my handwriting is so lousy. There were math tests, math quiz, history test, trigonometry test, on and on. And we would walk into a room and everything would be taken away from us except one pencil. And then you would have to be able to handle whatever the teacher threw at you because by then you were to have mastered certain information. Your life is going to have a test. Now, let me remind you, first of all, there are several tests in between. I mean, it's just not one big test at the end. There are lots of little tests along the way. Lots of little times when Jesus will turn to you and say, have you been paying attention? Do you know the material I've been teaching you? And there'll be a test. Things like, all of a sudden, he will seem distant. Your prayers will be intense, your prayers will be great, and then all of a sudden for a week, nada, nothing. Why? Well, sometimes God steps back just a little bit, just to see if you panic, just to see if you believe the word that he told you, that I'm always with you, even when you can't feel it. And yes, there's going to be a final test where we will give an account of our life. You remember the story of the parables, where, not the story of the parables, the parable of the talents. Let me try it that way. Everybody has to come to the master and give an account. You gave me this, here's what I did with it. Same way, we will have to stand in front of Jesus and say, here's what you gave me, and here's what I did with it. Here's what you gave me in my relationships. Here's what you gave me in my opportunities. Here's what you gave me in my resources. Here's what you gave me in my time. And here's what I did with it. And there will be a judgment on your life. And you are putting your answer together right now. You're studying for that great final exam right now. Now, here's the good news. You know it's coming. You know it's going to happen. You have time to get ready, but you have to start getting ready now. I know you're kind of like me. Sometimes you're thinking, well, I'll put that off to another day. If the Bible teaches us anything, it teaches us this. We do not know how much time we have, and no one here is guaranteed another day. So if you're going to do something important, you better do it today. If you're going to do something that matters, you better do it today, because there is going to be a test. I'll give you 60 seconds to think about that one, and I'll see you on Monday.